Hello ladies and gentlemen, the patrons must be thanked as always. Thanks to Alan, Billy, Blizz, Brett, Caleb, Chen, Christoph, David, Edia, Eric, Gary, Joey, the other Joey, Christopher, Matthew, Miguel, Mike, Mathaldu, Rodrigo, Sack Chief, and Z for their support. If you want to support me, the links are in the description below. Enjoy the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out Dead Cells. I know. I hear you all booing. This is an old game. This is an obvious game. This is one that is probably going to, you know, it's one that's so popular that everybody's doing a video on it. And just let me explain. I got this as a Christmas present. I never actually intended to play this, but someone got it for me because they saw it on my wish list, and I was just like waiting for it to go on a relatively deep discount because, admittedly, I've been a little bit tired of roguelike games recently, but yeah, I've been playing it on my GPD Win 2, and I've been loving it, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, let's go and have a look around. We actually have an absolute ton of options here. We can rebind all our keys if we want to. They do recommend using a controller for this game, which is exactly what I've been doing, and I would absolutely recommend that as well. You don't have that much in the way of video settings, but frankly, there really isn't that much to change, so I can kind of understand that, but I do appreciate the ability to turn off bright flashes and change the font, because I'm really not a fan of the font in this game, at least the default font. The pixelated font works great though. Different sound sliders, of course. You can change your language. You can change your diet, which changes the food that you can get throughout the game, which is kind of neat. Tons of gameplay options, which is nice. You can also integrate it with Twitch, but we're not going to do that. And that's pretty much it. You have a fair few things to do in this game that I haven't quite unlocked yet. I only just unlocked the daily challenge a couple of runs ago. This game has got a lot of time with it. This game's got a lot of time you can put into it to see everything. And yes, there is a daily challenge, of course, because this is a roguelike. Because, of course, it is. Everything has to be a roguelike these days. At least this game's a decent one. So we're just going to hit continue, and we're gonna be in the game. Just like that. The game's timer is paused right now, so I can't really tell you how long I've been playing this for, but I think it's been approaching something like 5 hours. I've been playing some of this in Steam's offline mode, and it doesn't track your gameplay time in that mode in particular, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. You can see a few things around here, mainly all the things that I've unlocked. This is where you keep track of everything that you have gotten, and there is a fair amount of stuff to unlock in this game. If we head this way, we can talk to this guy. He'll tell us all the stuff we've unlocked and how much we've got left to go, which is nice. 13 games. Does it tell me how long I've been playing for in this, actually? I haven't quite looked. No, I don't think it does. Shame. This is the daily challenge door. We're not going to use that. So as soon as we... Oh no, hang on. We've got to go through this door. So there's our starter weapons. I have unlocked the ability for some of these to be random, which is nice. And we also have this door here. As soon as we go through this door, the game starts. So let's get my 2 weapons here. We're not going to worry about the shield because we can only carry 2 weapons and 2 gadgets at once. We do also have a health potion on LB. Jump is A, dodge is B. So those are the basic controls. I hope you got that. So, yeah. Dead Cells is a high-speed, high-stakes Metroidvania platformer. There is some Metroidvania elements. I'm not just making them up. There is a few things that you can do. There is a few things that you can unlock later on. Like, certain bosses lock abilities behind them. So, for example, the ability to jump... The ability to climb up vines is an ability you unlock. The daily challenge is an ability you unlock, because you need to get through like 2/3 of the game to unlock that. It's a little bizarre. You also have teleporting things, and a couple of other things which I probably haven't unlocked completely yet. So yeah. So the idea is that you have a bunch of different areas. They are procedurally generated because, you know, roguelike, and you have to try and get through them. There are multiple ways you can do this, actually. You can try and get through as quickly as possible, or you can try and kill as many enemies as possible without taking a hit. If you get through in under 2 minutes, you'll unlock a special door, or you can also go through in, we'll take red items because that's all I have at the moment. You can try and get through in 2 minutes to unlock a special door, or you can try and get through in, brain work with me here, or you can try and get through with killing 30 enemies without taking a hit. At least for this first area, the requirements change depending on the area you are going to. We've also got shops that we can buy stuff in. I'm going to buy an ice grenade because ice grenades are actually useful. There are multiple different kinds of gadgets you can get, like the wolf traps, which will hold enemies in place, for example. There is also little things you can throw down that'll throw out arrows. Those things are nice too. Let's, damn it. Right, lost my chain there, which means that I'm not going to get my special door, which is really unfortunate. You do also have upgrades scrolls, which will let you upgrade certain things. I'm going to take a little bit of extra health for this one. Free gold over there. There are also all sorts of different rooms and things all over the place that you can go and check out. 650 gold, yeah, I'll take that. That's a tonic. It will make me invulnerable for a couple of seconds and restore just a little bit of my health, but you can only use it every time you use a health potion, which is nice. Yeah, I am well past the 2-minute mark at this point, which is unfortunate because that means I'm not going to be able to get any of the special doors, which has more cells. So you may notice that I've been picking up cells along the way, those big light blue things. You can spend them here to unlock things. You can unlock mutations, you can unlock shields, weapons, powers, and just general things that'll help you out, like an extra health flask, or the starter shield being random, which is what I'm doing, because I need those star shields to be random and be even remotely useful. You can also talk to this guy to upgrade the stuff that you're holding on to. I'm going to do that. So 50% damage when you're at max HP. Screw that. Spreads inflammable oil. Also screw that. That's not actually quite useful. And slow down after Thor spreads to nearby enemies. Good. That one actually is kind of useful. You can also use the millstone, but it's just a meta reference. That is a thing that happens in this game a fair amount. And you can also pick up mutations. Mutations let you do things. You get 1 mutation per level, and you can have up to 3 mutations, and they do exactly what they say on the tin. You can also unlock them. Very useful. Refill my health and my health potions, and we can go on to the next stage. Very simple to understand game design. So the basic idea is you want to be going through, getting as many cells as possible, and trying not to die along the way. That is pretty much the entire concept of the game. And it is good fun. The enemies are all legitimately a danger. They are all actually relatively difficult to fight. And they only get harder. Say hello to the new enemy on this floor, which I completely screwed over by attacking him mid-attack. That is actually a thing you can do if your timing is good enough. You attack them mid-attack and they will take tons of damage and be open to extra attacks, so playing aggressively is something that you want to be doing. But of course, you may also want to choose to focus on certain kinds of items, but you can also get extra health by going for the ones that don't usually have items. There is just a fair amount of stuff to work over in this game. I hate those shield bastards because they prevent these guys from taking damage. And of course, you've got the old set of roguelike tropes, which is, do I go through these extra areas to try and get more cells? Do I risk it? Do I continue on? Like, what do I do? Thankfully, the game isn't too punishing about sending you down alternate paths, because there's always teleporters here that you can take back up to the surface. So, while you can go down and find a shop, there will most likely immediately be a teleporter right next to him. Unfortunately, I can't afford any of these. So yeah, if we want to be going through as quickly as possible while taking a couple of extra detours just to find some more useful gear, you can do that. That is a thing. So yeah, the action is fast and furious. You have to make decisions very frequently. And it can definitely get pretty damn intense later on. There are so many things to do. There are tons of different kinds of weapons. Hi. Get out of here, you freak. Fair enough, but he gave me some free HP, which I didn't really need, but I appreciate the offer. Wow, I'm taking lots of damage here. Not something I want to do. Generally, you don't want to walk into a gigantic cluster of enemies just because they do have the annoying tendency to gang up on you and kill you quite handily. So I'm appreciative of the fire brands. I can do some decent damage while not putting myself into much danger. Although if they do end up spawning like cells for me to pick up, I need to be within a certain range to get them. Just another shop? Seriously? And still with shit I can't afford. I'd love to be able to get those twin daggers, but looks like I'm not going to be able to. God damn it. Alright, screw it. Let's just go for the end of the level. Clearly they don't like me on this run, so let's just go straight there, not waste any time, and try not to stab myself or just brain myself with that shit. Fortunately, I'm not doing so well. Thankfully, vampirism is giving me some of my health back, but not much. And there's the elite. Oh god. Ow. Ow. Just spam invulnerability. Oh. Okay. I get the picture. I get the idea. Gotta kill this thing. Oh god, there's another one. Okay. Now I can attack these guys. So yeah, this is an elite fight. They are dicks. They are massive dicks. But thankfully, I managed to kill them both. Let's take. Oh no, I shouldn't take that. They do less damage. Recycle it though. There we go. So yeah, combat. Fast, intense, tons of dicks in terms of enemies and their general capabilities. They can be really, really difficult to deal with sometimes. And the difficulty of the game definitely keeps you coming back because you are definitely not going to make it even past, like, it took me ages just to get past the first boss. Thankfully, there's only like 3 major bosses in the entire game, as far as I can tell via looking at the wiki, but god damn, they do not fuck around. This game is hard. And that is a good thing, because this sort of game, this sort of combat would not work without it. Screw it, let's go back to the surface. I'm just gonna leg it. I'm gonna leg it, see if I can get to the... Oh my. Oh, another ice grenade. Yes. I will definitely take double ice grenades over having a tonic. Just fucking leg it. I'm close to the end. If I get there quick enough, I can head straight up. And this is the door out. So I can show you what's behind that door, because the second door is always 8 minutes. Free cells, free money, and I can choose a root grenade, 5% damage resisted, and downward smash attacks that burn the ground, and poison enemies that wound me. Or I can cause bleeding with a throwing knife. I'm definitely going to take that 5% damage decrease. This will just send me right back to the entrance. And we can go again. Hello. Give me my random shield, please. You lose all your cells if you die, by the way. So be careful of that. And we'll get the phaser because we have the cells for it and it counts as an unlock, so that's nice. Blocks attacks while charging forward. That sounds nice. Okay. Oh, it's a thing. I'll take it just to show off the variety. Reforge my modifiers. Yeah, let's reforge the modifiers. Launches grenade too, sweet. And yeah, we'll upgrade this so that it's stronger. Arrows stuck in enemies come back, great. Victims burn when they die, and when they thaw, they bleed. Sweet. Right, give me... Oh, I'm locked out of this one. Damn. Alright, I'll take the extra HP now. No reason not to. Although, HP levels in this game can get ridiculous. Like, one run I had like 8,000 HP. It's kind of silly, but still. The game looks fantastic. The theme and art style is different from most indie games you see out there. It's this fantastic artistic style. There's probably some kind of like really specific name for it that I just don't know off the top of my head, but it really does look amazing. It is legitimately a really nice looking game, and it holds up throughout every stage. Every stage has a unique little ability. Oh, a multiple Nox bow. Yeah, I will definitely take that. I much prefer having some decent range damage, and 3 arrows is always good because it means there's more chance of hitting your target. But yeah, the game looks absolutely fantastic. It's got a wonderful little style going for it, and I appreciate it a lot. Dodge that. Eat shit, son. Of course, ranged weapons have limited ammunition. Fine by me. Shields also have the ability to parry, so if you enjoy being the sort of Dark Souls style player that parries everything he comes across, you can do that if you like. See, look at that. Knocked bow. I can just go and shoot the bastards. Oh god. Oh god, it's another elite. Oh jeez. Oh damn. Oh Christ. Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Fucking invisible bastard. Got him. Alright. Oh, there's an item there that actually gives me a stab boost, which I definitely want. An extra jump in midair and get gold as well as a cell versus downward smash attacks that burn the ground. You know, I'll take the one that gives me the extra strength point because most of my weapons are red right now, and all your weapons' strengths are influenced by the points that you have. So probably good if you're focusing mainly on red weapons, which is what I usually do. Probably a good idea to focus on red stats and, you know, that sort of idea. If you prefer playing more passive, you're probably going to get way more benefit out of going for green. But as for me, I like doing the whole get up in their face and beat the crap out of them sort of thing. So, yeah, I usually go for strength. The unfortunate thing with strength is that it generally doesn't give you much in the way of HP. Unless you get really lucky. So, you're playing glass cannon style. Which is a fair compromise. And at least it means that it... Nothing here that I want. What a shame. And there's no way up there because I don't think I've got the... I don't think I have the required unlockable from beating the boss yet. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, another upgrade. Sweet. I just fell off the edge. Sure, why not? Alright, come here. Oh no. Well, I deserve that. That was a dumb move on my part. Trust me, I kind of want to have at least one ranged weapon because the bosses in this game can be kind of a dick. I think I'm just going to go straight for the end of the stage at this point. Make sure that I can still get my... I think this level has a time bonus. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. Not great. Right, can't get through there because I don't have the ability, I don't think. Nothing up here, so I might as well just... jump it and immediately take some damage. that I well and truly deserved, in all honesty. What's this over here? Ooh. That was close. Screw it. Leave him. Just leave him. What's down here? Damn it. Damn it. I thought I killed him. Just didn't do the damage I needed to do. Watch out of the way of him, and yeah. Super satisfying combat. It's definitely great on the performance too. The game runs absolutely fine. It doesn't run any higher than 60, but frankly doesn't really need to. It's absolutely smooth enough as it is. Eat shit, son. Yeah, definitely would appreciate coming down here for a stat point. Do I want to make my health a lot? No, I'll give myself more attack strength. Little bitch. Man, this is a big underground bit. Probably not going to get that time bonus if there is one, but oh well. There is a item up there which I haven't quite figured out how to get to yet. I think I need to go find a specific key in this world, but I'm not entirely sure how I can get that. I'm guessing maybe that it's a like a post-game quest, like something you get at the very end of the game that encourages further runs. This door is locked. Interesting. Oh, there's the button to unlock it. Really? It keeps going? Oh, Black Bridge. Okay, so that was actually the... Oh god, there was a chest there, wasn't there? And nope, there wasn't even a time bonus thing. God damn it. I hate being wrong so often. If you get far enough, you can also start depositing cells into things like overall damage and loot frequency, which is nice, but I never get that far. I'm not that good enough at the game yet. Yeah, reforge it. 1% of HP recovered per attack, but it... Oh, it ups my damage. No, kingdoms burn when they die. I'll take that. Help with the hordes. Yeah, we'll take some extra DPS. I don't have any good mutations yet. I just haven't had the cells to unlock them. So the Black Bridge is going to be our first boss fight. Literally no reason not to do that. I literally can't give you a reason not to. Oh right. Arrows are stuck in this guy, so I can't actually fire them off until they get unstuck. Right. Forgot about this part, and ow. Again, ice grenade, beat him senseless. Try and avoid getting hit by his thing. Ammo stuck in this enemy. I appreciate that they tell you at least. Yeah, just grenade him in midair so he can't land that shot. Actually doing alright, all things considered. I mean... Oh, ow. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Ow. Drink the potion while I got the ow chance. Nice grenade him so I can't get too close with that damn shield thing. doing okay. Well, I don't know how I managed to hit him in mid-air like that. That was an absolute accident. Ice grenade him so I can just beat the crap out of him. Come on, die. Die, thank you. Hoorah, sunshine. Right, what did I unlock? Absolutely terrible damage. Also absolutely terrible damage. And a impaler. That sounds interesting. And, oh, I was 18 seconds off. And also, take no damage in the previous level. Good fucking luck. Right. Reforge, nothing, don't really need to. So what I mean, investing cells permanently increases the drop rate of high quality items. So I will just give you all the cells I've got. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked the next tier of that yet, because this is like the second time I've made it this far. Also, yes, you can do all this here, but yeah, just spent all my cells. Hello, Mr. Prisoner. Unfortunately, I can't take any new mutations. So, refill my health and my flask. There's got to be some way up there that I just don't know about yet. The music is pretty good, but I gotta admit, mostly don't listen to it. For, you know, reasons of can't get distracted now. Because, again, this combat is, oh, apparently I managed to find a secret. Whoop. Whoop. With extra money. Cool. So there's apparently treasure in here. Oh yeah, these guys are dicks. There are other mechanics, of course, like, there's treasure chests you can get, which are cursed, and that's how I lost the furthest run that I got. I didn't know that the curse was going to make it so that if you don't kill 10 enemies, you will die in one hit. And that's how I died, because I wasn't expecting that. Might as well recycle one of them. I probably should have recycled the other one, but oh well. Ooh, sell, make that sell. Intensely satisfying combat. Intensely. I think the store is the money. Oh no, it's the shop. Restore 15% of my health. Restores 1 health flask charge. That is too much gold for that. That is way too much. Yep, screw it. Let's leave. Ooh, stat point. Definitely need that stat point. And free money. Give me that. Might as well take more HP. This is the furthest I've been in a while. I usually have trouble getting past the Black Bridge, whatever it's called. I'll take something that'll increase my damage. Full damage just kill him? Sweet. Need the village key. Great, which means I need to double back and look for the specific thing. Most of these arrows pierce. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm just doing surprisingly well. I was honestly expecting to... Screw it. What's the curse? One little hit and you're dead. Right, as expected. Okay, give me extra damage. I'm going to need it to live through this. A blood sword with a ton of extra stuff. Right, it causes bleeding. It does extra damage to someone who's burning. And it launches a grenade. I'll take it. No, I won't. I will recycle that. Because I don't have any effective way to burn or poison people, so there'd be no point. And I still do more damage. Alright. Wish me luck, boys! That's 3, and this is where I need to go to get that key, so I might as well head in this direction. Right. Wait for them to get closer together. Yep. Oh well, that was a look at Dead Cells. I massively screwed that up there, but its combat is amazingly satisfying. It's well made, it's got a lot of content going for it, runs in this game, can take a fair amount of time, like we just hit the half-hour mark, and there is a ton of stuff to unlock and play through, and the gameplay is just really, really good. So, yeah, fully recommended. Tons of fun. And also very difficult, which is exactly what I want to see in these sorts of games. What's the shield I get this time? I get the Cudgel. Stuns last longer if a parry is successful. Cool. Might actually be worth taking over throwing knives, but yeah, we're not going to do another run, so yeah. This has been Blue Maxima, and I will see you all next time.